family and I went to Knotfest a couple weeks ago in Iowa, and I just want to say a little experience about that. And I've been to many concerts over my years because I'm old, but I've been to many festivals like that. But my wife and kids just thought it was amazing going there. It was over 14 bands, and it was heavy metal for the most part. Most of them were, and some people would say very heavy metal, like my parents, that kind of stuff. Headbanging stuff is what they say. But anyways, I just got to get this out there because a lot of people dress the part. They dress the part like Slipknot, and so some people would say it was intimidating, whorish looking, that kind of stuff, just because they just dress along with the band. The bands portray whatever, but so going through there, it wasn't like Halloween, but it sort of was in a sense. It was like going to if they had conventions for horror films, horror movies, that kind of stuff. So that's sort of what it was like. Some of the people dressed it, a lot of people didn't. But and I just want to say, because of what it was, what the music was like, and then what it felt like and looked like there, was just, it goes to show, never judge a book by its cover. I mean, I know this. I've been through all these bands throughout my life, and this kind of music, for the most part, on different ends. So I know how the people are. Actually, whether they portray something else to some people. Like, take my mother, for instance. I don't mean to call her out, but take her. I think she would step in there, if she even steps in there, she's with a group of people or whatever, and she paid for it. She would step in there maybe for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If she's really pressured, maybe a half an hour. And I think she would, run out, or hightail it out of there right away. Just because she'd be intimidated, and it'd be scary. And all these people here, a lot of these people are dressed this way, and it looks this way, and you know nothing. You haven't been involved in this, you haven't been around this, so you're worried, you're scared, so hightail it, to say it nicely. So I just want to say that because of the way that was. My wife made the comment to me, and I even felt it too. Going here, people were so nice, so helpful. They bent over backwards and then some, just to help out. I mean, if you need help, you need a hand. The kids need a hand. I mean, they're teenagers, they're not young, but anyways, everyone was so helpful. And I heard it was sold out, 30,000 people there. And that whole time there, granted, I could only be at one place at one time, but the whole time there, being all over, I myself and my wife and kids and the people we're with did not see one fight. I mean, nothing beyond maybe a little argument that lasted a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then everything's resolved. It's fine. And that was one. But other than that, that was that 30,000 people there that got along, helped each other out, were just there for the moment, to be in the moment, and that's it. Everyone's there. Everyone's there for one sole purpose. That's to enjoy the day and the event and the music and the bands and nothing else. There was no fights, and people were helping everybody. Everybody was helping everybody. It was amazing. It was a time to remember the way things used to be, the way things used to be experienced. Not saying it doesn't happen, not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm saying it's not on the news, it's not out there, it's not in the schools, it's not being portrayed or talked about anywhere. This was a moment, and it lasted, I think it started a little before noon, and it lasted after midnight, so it's over 12 hours. And once you were in, you were in. If you left, you couldn't come back in. So everyone there that went in didn't leave, until they wanted to, which was most of the time, if not all the time. We were there before noon, and we left after midnight. 12 hours. 12 hours, you're there. And it was great. It was amazing. Beyond it, it was a beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, but just the organization of it and the people. The organization, there were some hiccups and some bumps. Some people would say it was a line fest because there was lines to get water, lines to get some sort of food, lines for things, and they were overbearing, absolutely, especially for the water aspect of it. But other than that, it was an amazing day, and I would love more people to experience this because that's the way humanity is. That's the way things used to be. That's the way things should be, and that's the way things need to continue to be. Because it's not about red or blue or D or R or this politician, that politician, this business, that business. It's all about humanity. It's about getting together and sharing a common interest and helping each other throughout, no matter what the circumstances, just helping each other out. But that's all I had to say. Really not much more than that. I was amazed and thrown back because it's like, and I made the comment when we were there. You imagine what would happen if my mom was here. I made that comment that I said earlier to my wife, and she said, "Yeah, she would not be here. She would walk away right away." But anyways, that's all I had to say. Maybe this is a pointless video. Sorry if you feel you wasted your time watching this, but I just gotta say, that's humanity. It was an amazing day, and this needs to happen more often and be talked about more often, be shared more often, so people hear this. This is humanity. It's not about colors. It's not about races. It's not about politicians. It's not about anything. It's about life, experience, and sharing humanity together as a society. But anyways, hit the like, share, subscribe. And as always, stay vigilant, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your wealth.